Hi Gemini, this is Jessica from Cardinal Signs. This reading is for a choice or decision that you need to make during the month of May. So this is a little bit of additional guidance and insight. I've split this into two options. So we have option A and we have option B. If you're dealing with more than two options, then these will represent the two options that are the most viable for you. So before I start into the reading, I need you to decide which of your two options is going to be represented by A and which is going to be represented by B. It's important that you stick with your decision, that you don't switch after I start flipping over the cards. In case you're not sure which one is A and which one is B, A would be a choice that most closely resembles your current situation. It could be a choice that involves the least amount of change or upheaval. It could be the choice that you consider to be the safe option, or it could be the most logical option. For option B, this would be the more significant departure from your current situation. It would be the more significant change. You might consider this to be the more risky option, or this could be the choice that is coming more so from your intuition or a gut instinct. So, that being said, you can make your choice. To start off, I asked for a little bit of guidance and insight into each of these options, so I'll usually receive a visual symbol. For option A, I see a horse rearing on its hind legs. So there's a sense that you might be feeling spooked or uneasy about this decision, this option. And there may be a certain degree of wildness or unpredictability associated with option A. For option B, I'm seeing a gloved hand, so think of like a yellow rubber cleaning glove, being immersed into something that I get the sense is like a chemical of some kind. It's almost like an acid perhaps, but with this there comes the need for you to take the necessary precautions to protect yourself from potential harm. So this can be physical protection, this can be setting up emotional boundaries to protect yourself. With this, I'm also getting the sense of like taking the plunge is coming up here for option B. So this might be, it is by its essence, as I said, option B is a higher risk option, and that's just being emphasized here with what I'm seeing. It's a little bit riskier, a little bit more potential for personal harm, perhaps. So with each option, we have an overall energy at the top. We have 3 cards that represent things that we need to consider with each option. And then we have an outcome card. So we'll go over each of those. So let's start. Overall energy for option A is the King of Pentacles. This is abundance. Things we need to consider. Ace of Cups, going with the flow. 2 of Swords, schizophrenia. This is the decision card. Having a hard time making decision. We have the King of Wands, the Creator. As the outcome, we have Inner Voice. This is the High Priestess. Okay, for option B, overall energy, we have the 7 of Pentacles, represented by patience. Things that we need to consider. We have the Moon. This is past lives. The 10 of Pentacles, we are the world. And the 10 of Swords, rebirth. As an outcome, we have the Star. This is silence. Interesting. There's a fair bit of similarity in the energy of these two cards. If you look at the colors, so outcomes may be similar. Okay, so let's get going here with option A. So overall energy with the King of Pentacles and abundance. So there's a sense of financial stability for sure. There's a sense of being grounded, being very centered, being very secure. There's also a confidence here, and there's a sense of being relaxed and easygoing. If you look at this picture, this guy's just chilling out. Okay, and he's also kind of just letting things come to him. He's got a carpet rolled down. He's just kind of letting things come forward towards him. This pairs nicely with going with the flow, the Ace of Cups. So letting things flow naturally, not pushing too hard, just letting things come as they come. However, we have complete opposite here. We have a lot of tension here, a lot of mental tension and stress about this decision. So we have you up in your head, very, very divided about this choice. There's a feeling of helplessness. There's a feeling of doom no matter what you do. But you do have very strong, confident energy around you. And we have with this Ace here, this Ace of Cups, guidance to let go and allow. With the King of Wands here, as I said, very confident, very passionate, very fiery. There's a lot of energy here. This is also a card of significant action, taking actions that are very tangible towards your decision. There's also, this is a monk, so there's also a sense of being very wise about your decision. And I think this is the wisdom here in letting things flow naturally and not forcing the issue. As your outcome for option A, we have the High Priestess, inner voice. So I do feel like you're going to be getting in touch with your intuition, and you're going to be using your intuition to make your decision. Your intuition is going to be very strong, it's going to be heightened, and you're going to be relying on it to make an informed decision that takes into account both internal and external forces. There's a sense of harmony and balance in this outcome. There's also a sense of contentment. When I look at this figure's face, she is very content and satisfied. There's a sense of emotional fulfillment. Okay, for option B, we have the Seven of Pentacles, patience. So there is the need to wait. So I feel like this decision is not going to come to you quickly. You are going to have to deliberate about it. This option B is going to perhaps challenge your patience. You may be frustrated with this option. Now, things that we need to consider here, we have two tens. This energy, the energy of tens, is that of coming to a close, of conclusion, of the ending of a cycle. we're having the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. So Pentacles are material things. This is jobs, finance, house, that kind of thing. And Swords are how you think about these things, your conception. Okay, now with the Moon, so with this, and Moon energy is very strong here because I have the phases of the Moon with Patience, which is speaking about timing. Past lives is the Moon card in traditional tarot, and we have here, this is the Star, but it's a full moon in her third eye. So Moon energy is very strong here, and Moon energy is that which is unknown, that which you are not aware of yet. It is yet to be revealed to you. So you probably do not have all the information that you need in order to make an informed decision. You may need to do a significant amount of contemplation regarding option B in particular. Now we do have with the 10 of Pentacles, there are a lot of people in this card. So these are people that you can bounce ideas off. If you are the kind of person who likes to think out loud, and that's how you process your thoughts, by talking out loud, that might be helpful for you in coming to a decision. With this 10 of Swords here, there is a sense that this process might be a little bit painful, that this option might come with some growing pains as you grow into this decision. But in general, 10s are nice because there's the promise of renewal and something fresh and young for you to work with as you move forward. As the outcome with the Star is a beautiful omen. The Star is a wish being fulfilled. The Star is getting your heart's desire. The Star is just generally a very positive card. Now, I can't make the decision for you, so just pull the little pieces here and there that are resonating with you to help inform your decision. Either of these options looks fine, and it's going to be different for everybody, depending on your situation and what option A means to you and what option B means to you. I'm going to pull additional guidance for you, Gemini, for option A. What else does Gemini need to know about option A as they make their choice? What else does Gemini need to know about option A as they make their choice? And for option B, what else does Gemini need to know about option B as they make their choice or decision? What else does Gemini need to know about option B? Okay. For option A, we have new beginnings. So this is fairly straightforward. It's going to be a clear line in the sand. There's going to be old, and then there's going to be new. It's going to be a fairly significant change. It's probably not going to be at all what it used to be. It's going to be a fresh new start, as it says, a new beginning. For option B, we have Guardian Angel. It's funny how certain cards, they come up no matter how much I shuffle the deck. So I think both of these cards have already come out for other signs. So Guardian Angel, so this is speaking, again, that you have people around you to help guide you if you need it. If you need someone to talk to, all you have to do is ask. Now, this can be someone in the physical, or this can be spiritual guidance. Again, all you need to do is ask. If you need someone to listen to, if you need to bounce ideas off someone, just talk things out loud, whatever you need to do to help you as you're making your decision. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there. As I said, I'm not going to say do this or do that. That's completely up to you. So I hope that this was helpful for you, Gemini. I hope that this helps you make your decision and it just illuminates your situation a little bit more. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up, and especially if you want to see more like this. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below how this pans out for you. And I hope you have a wonderful month of May. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye.